So correct this shit right now. It's not hood prom. It's black prom culture.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new to the channel, of course hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So it is officially prom season. It is prom season. And for those who are new here and don't know this, I am a school counselor. I am not practicing at this time, but I have been a school counselor, certified, and I have seen a lot. And prom is one of those, prom to the black community, baby, it is a show. And these parents go all the way out. All the way out for their kids. And we've seen some of the most egregious, tasteless dresses that these young girls have worn. And this year is no different. I'm going to share this commentary around this young girl, teenage high school girl, being turned away from prom because of the dress that she wore. And let's come back and talk about it.
So this girl here showed up to the prom with this dress on. And baby, when she got to the door, the principal said, "Aunt, you need to go back to the house." So now she mad. And the people at the school, them churn mad too. Now the churn talking about something. They said that the principal was mad and the principal jealous of the dress. And from what I understand, the principal is a man. So I don't think he's jealous of that dress. But my question is, who bought the dress? I mean, because if your mama bought the dress and she saw you in it before you went to the prom, she ain't tell you it didn't look good. Because I'm sorry, she don't look good in that dress, baby. I mean, it's just not fitting for her body. For her body size, she's a little on the thick side. When you thick like me, your back is a little bit big, you can't just be wearing see-through outfits like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's a beautiful girl, don't get it twisted. But that dress, yeah, I just sent her ass back home. Go back to the house and try again, because this ain't it.
Now, I'm not big on posting other people's children, hence why I blurred their faces out. But more so recently, these two teens went to prom, and they were not allowed in because the principal banned the young female for her prom dress. And I'm curious on your thoughts on this one. Because as a mom, now mind you, I have a 10 and 13-year-old. So they have a few more years before they hit prom status. But as a mom, I would never let my daughter walk out of the house to where, if you use your imagination, you can figure out what her whole entire body looks like. I would never do that. But on the other side of that, when I look at this dress, I feel as though, and I'm not body shaming in any way, I would never do that, but I feel as though if her boobies were a little bit smaller, she probably would have been able to get away with this at prom. Because I have seen some prom outfits, and I have seen way worse than this particular dress. And those same girls were able to go to prom dressed like that. Now, my style of prom dress, even for my kids when they, get of that age, a little bit of top cleavage, I feel like it's fine for one night, a prom dress, especially if they end up being top heavy teens anyway.
You already know what I'm thinking. Why? Why? Who made the dress? Who said okay to the dress? Who paid for the dress? Who took the pictures? Who drove the car? Like, who raised you? Who? Why? What? I just really think that this is sick. This is sad. And I think the question that I'm confused about is the women who are like, were they wrong? Are we even asking that question? Are we really trying to see who thinks that the school was wrong? Like, we can't be serious about this. Okay? Schools have dress codes and these kids don't follow them. And I've watched it. I've helped write the dress codes, because it's just like, if they don't put a dress code in place, these girls will show up with pasties on, literally, in high school. Pasties. They left their home with their parents and came to prom like that. So you were probably thinking, how could a child who lives at home with their parents come out the house on prom like this? If us to discuss. And then I understand people who are like, I don't like to share people's kids online but this is what they share it themselves. They share these pictures of them for themselves. Again, what are we teaching our young girls? What is the example? Again, how was this okay? How do you, as a mother, even a father, if a father is involved, and I say that because we know, in my opinion, that a lot of these young girls who come outside looking a certain way, not saying it can't happen, because there's men out here who do whatever their woman says. But I think to have a dad in your life, a dad in the home, is no way you going outside like that. It's no way on earth. A logical dad with good sense. It's no way. But this continues to happen over and over and over again. But yet we claim we don't have problems in the black community. There's so much more positive things happening. But every year prom comes around, it's a bunch of mess. It's a bunch of tasteless, classless young girls going to prom trying to look like city girls and baddies. Why does your 16, 17-year-old, 18-year-old want to look like a city girl at prom? Why has that become the norm? You know why? Because she's watching social media. She's learning. She's being programmed. It's all around her. It's all that they want to do is expose every ounce of their bodies. That's what she's watching. And she's not the only one. I'm going to share another clip of another young girl who was also allegedly turned away from prom. And we're going to come back and talk about that as well.
So they told this young lady to go home. Were they right or were they wrong? Okay, so let's talk about prom because it's here, okay? I see beautiful prom dresses, okay, that mothers keep it classy, okay? And I love that. But you also see every year that is a bit too much. Where you see fathers standing there, they'll put the cameras on the fathers, and you can see the fathers are very uncomfortable. Everything is see-through, and it don't have to be that. You can still be cute and sexy or whatever you want to be, but you can still do it with class. It just don't make sense. These are young girls, okay? Now, I don't know if the mothers have not been to prom and then you living your life through your child. I don't know, but this needs to stop. You can see dead through what this young lady has on. I don't agree with this, okay? Now, people in the comments, okay, was saying that they didn't see anything wrong with it. That's how I know we are all moving different out here. Respect will never go out of style. And you want to teach your young girls, okay, your young, children, baby, always have respect. Respect go a long way, okay? It's a time and it's a time not.
Again, if it is showing skin, they want it. If it's too covered up, they don't want it. It's too much for them. How dare you want me to put a dress on that doesn't show my vagina? How dare you want me to put a dress on that's going to cover up my breast? How dare you want me to put a dress on that's not going to show the crack of my behind? These are what they're telling their parents. Even to the point, y'all, these mothers are designing them, approving them, giving them the idea. The idea is coming from their mom, their aunties. This is where, like, it's not just even, so it's around them. It's in their own home.
I just realized it's prom season, and that means hood proms. Just saw my first one. This girl had 3 girls dancing in front of her. Whole routine. She walked out of the house.
We are not doing that. Okay? We are not doing that. Not on my watch. You got me sitting up in my bed. I was in my bed minding my business, just scrolling. And when I saw the hood prom, so because it's prom season for black culture, it's hood prom. That's what that means. Not on my watch, y'all. Not on my watch. Let's fix that right now. That's not hood prom. Okay, that's black prom culture. Let's get it correct. Say it with me. Black prom culture, not hood prom. Okay. Because y'all are watching full productions, okay? Full productions, coordinated entrances, custom gowns, luxury vehicles. We putting on a show because that's what we do, okay? That's what we do, okay? And y'all watch it, okay? That's not hood. That's influence, okay? Okay, put some respect on the name. You said it yourself. You wait for it and watch it every year. You sitting back and waiting for the show. And you love it. You love it. You said it yourself. But you still want to label it as a word that's meant to mean less than by calling it hood. You want to downplay it. Oh, this is hood. I seen y'all do this too much in my life. With the nails. The nails was ghetto. Next thing you know, y'all all with the nails and the lips and the ass. No. Y'all not doing this to prom culture, okay? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So correct this shit right now. It's not hood prom. It's black prom culture, okay? And if you didn't know, now you know.
And this, who cares what anybody got to say about me? You know, can nobody check me? Can nobody judge me? Makes our young girls think that they could do this. Just disobey rules, disobey the policies, and think you're going to be like, oh, well, even that. Parents be knowing the rules, but they're going to do what they want to do. And then get mad at the school. Well, I'm going to do what I want because ain't nobody going to tell me how my daughter can go to prom. Ain't nobody buying her dress. I'm buying it. Okay. And then when the school puts things into perspective, when the school applies their rules, your child is not exempt, then everybody's upset as if it's the first time. Again, how could you let your child walk outside the house in front of anyone like this, and think it's okay? That is the question. This is the $1 million question. How and why? But as always, these are just my thoughts, just my opinion, per the usual. Share your thoughts in the comments. Like the video, of course. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.